Let's turn our attention to other conversations now as we focus on business sustainability amid economic headwinds. So we have our guest joining us now to take a look at this. Mr. George Anibunam is a sustainability expert and is also a financial and sustainability professional. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate your time. Talk to us about, let's look at the businesses in the first and of course the larger part of the second quarter. How well do you think Nigerian businesses are doing? There's a recent report out there that the company has made over 30 billion between January and now, so which means that it looks like the Nigerian businesses are doing quite well. So talk to us about this latest performance.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah, so if you look at Nigerian businesses, mostly if you look at those businesses listed on the floor of Nigerian Stock Exchange, we can see that the businesses are not doing badly. Mostly if we go sector by sector, you see that the telecom businesses are doing so well. Airtel, MTN. You can see that their valuations have increased over time. For instance, we saw that as of last year, MTN his revenue was about 1.6 billion December, but at the end of the first quarter, we saw them ticking up to about 2 billion. So that's about 21.6% increase in revenue. Also looking at Airtel, for now, I think Airtel is the most valued company on the floor of Nigerian Stock Exchange. Airtel has also done well. Then, looking at other sectors like banking, a few days ago, we just learned that Zenith Bank has crossed that 1 trillion naira valuation. That's good news. I think is one of the first, is one of the latest companies to now cross into that beautiful region, 1 trillion valuation. But then you are also looking at it, you see that, let's look at Nigerian Stock Exchange, for instance. You see that almost over 80% of
Hello, Mr. George.
Over 80% of the valuation. The floor, can you hear me now?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, over 80% of the valuation, in terms of, if you're looking at all share index on the floor of Nigerian Stock Exchange, 80% of that value is only 10 companies, the likes of MTN, Airtel, BUA, Dangote, and Zenith.
Okay.
So, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I wanted to just quickly chip in. What do you think? What are the factors responsible for these, impressive performance? What makes Nigerian businesses or companies thick, even amidst global headwinds that has been recorded lately?
Okay, one of the major things I see, for instance, if you look at most of the companies that are doing well, not all businesses actually in Nigeria are doing well, but the ones that are doing very well, that's why I try to categorize it sector by sector. You will see that consumer goods, banking, and telecom. As of now, telecom is the highest because data, we have seen much penetration in terms of data usage. MTN made most of his money last year from data. So it's not just the normal cost, but also the revenue from data. Data revenue is also a part of it, part of the revenue lines or the major revenue line driving their high performance. So we are seeing that the economy is adopting technology like never before. You look at also banking, you see that financial inclusion is increasing because we are seeing fintechs, we are seeing banks creating different products and services. We are seeing banks also being aggressive to go into the hinterlands, reach out to the unbanked and get them banked as fast as possible. Then look at consumer goods also. You see the likes of Nestle, let's say the likes of Dangote and the rest of them also coming out with impressive performance.
Right.
I also feel that population is also a major driver. Population is a major driver, and not just population. Nigerian population is getting sophisticated every day due to technology. So these are some of the things that you can see, or you can say that are driving the business. But again, on the flip side, you also see that if you look at the valuation properly, you will see that the present Naira devaluation has also affected most of these companies. And that's why we are looking at... Okay.
Okay, just because of our time, yeah, you talk about, unification of exchange rate. Well, point taken there. Let's wrap it up with this because of our time. If you can give us three things, three policies that you want this current government, to initiate in the area, especially the telecommunication sector. What are the key three policies you want to see? I mean, as we await the President Tinubu's cabinet member, especially someone that is going to head, the Minister of Telecommunications and all of that. So quickly, if you can do that, maybe in 1 minute or so, or two.
Sorry, you said three key points. I didn't get that very well.
I'm saying, what are the three key policies, policies that you think would drive the telecommunications sector that this new administration needs to bring on board, needs to initiate? If you can do that in 1 minute, I'll be grateful.
Okay, fine. Okay, so one of the policies I feel, talking about the telecommunications sector, one of the policies I feel that we actually drive the telecommunications sector is making it easy for people to register their lines. You saw that the drop we had last time was when the former minister, Issa Pantami, introduced a policy that said if you don't have BVN or all those stuff, NIN, your line will be dropped. Airtel, their revenue dropped. MTN, their revenue dropped. Even Glo, they were drastically affected. But as soon as that policy was taken out, you see that the telecommunication sector started ticking up a bit, ticking up faster again. So if we make it very easy for people to be able to get their lines registered, acquire new lines without all those bottlenecks, taking out all those bottlenecks, I strongly believe that we'll be able to make so much impact in that sector. Also, let me talk about service. If government can also what's it called now?
Okay, all right. Yeah. I'm afraid, do you have 30 seconds? I'm afraid if you can do that in 30 seconds, your last thought.
Okay, let me put my last point this way. If NCC can put up policies that will improve service quality, service quality can be improved on, Nigerians will actually participate more in that sector.
Okay, I think we should leave it there. Thank you so much for your time, George Oge Anebonem, financial and sustainability professional. Thank you for your time. We'll see you again.
Thank you very much.
Well, of course, this is our show. We'll be back again tomorrow. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you again. I am Frank Malape. Bye-bye for now.